Queens have it back. What to like about that pass? Well, he didn't catch it badly, but certainly questions to be asked about the lack of accuracy there. Frankie de Jong.
All going right for them here.
And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Oh, tremendous vision. He has time to play it over. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, not very clever defending. Could reduce the deficit. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, back underway, and it certainly wasn't the Queens at their best in the first half. Can they improve?
Well, he's hit it with power, no doubt about that, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
We're getting the ball forward. And goes for goal! And what a magical save it was! Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Keen to take it short here. Decent idea. Jules Koundé on the ball. Rodri. Now Griezmann. The Queens with the ball again. Despite the foul, they keep going. Shakira Martinez. Oh, great vision. We saw the situation developing. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Can they make it count? Yamal. Oh, chance! Might finish now. Monster piece of defending.
Oh, such a vital block there.
Well, a failure by the Queens to keep the ball. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Oh, big moment. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. And again, negligence when in possession.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. It is to be a throw-in. Morgan Rogers. Now with Yamal. Rogers. Oh yes, what a pass. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Interesting pass. Big opportunity. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. Axel Disasi. Morgan Rogers. Good ball over the top. And in with a real chance. Cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. A lopsided contest, 4-0. And possibilities here. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the angle was a bit tricky.
Well, the cutback would have been the better option there, I'm sure about that.
And suddenly on the front foot. Well, they could break at pace. And he might be through here. Oh, surely this time. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Promising position. Oh, useful ball. Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes, the word. Oh, disappointing end to that. That's a good ball. The danger not over. Corner coming up. Who can they pick out? And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me ready to provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What might we see today?
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
And here's how Les Bleus will line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-4-2, and I always think that this system offers a strong defensive presence all over the pitch. And in attack, you always have numbers getting forward. They've got quality out wide, so I'm sure the flanks are going to be used today.
Fine build-up play. Well, Les Bleus come away with it. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, he's certainly not alone, but nothing comes of it. Well, an exciting occasion for Manuel Locatelli because this is his debut match. I wonder what you expect to see from him.
Well, he's been brought in to provide a bit of protection, hasn't he? They have looked a bit soft in that area at times, so I'd expect him to sit a little deeper, break up the...
Can he find the net? Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. And it's a chance.
Oh, she's left them exposed now.
Can they forge ahead? And they've escaped without any damage having been inflicted.
Oh, it's just a real lapse in concentration, isn't it? And he'll be so pleased he was able to keep the ball out.
Might work out. And the ball is loose. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper. Abdullah Ba. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Les Bleus pushing forward with options available. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, it's a super save.
Well, I thought that was a goal, but he showed his quality there with a big save.
Read it well and made the save. Corner once more. Yamal. And good anticipation. Can he find the right pass? Can he get them level? And taken cleanly by the keeper. Gallagher. And possession again with Les Bleus. Les Bleus moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Fancies it. And he's fired it against the post. Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Conor Gallagher. Very alertly winning back possession. Not a great challenge, free kick here. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead here. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yeah, it's a close...
They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Callum Wilson. Morato. Oh, that one has promise. Deal with it. And they will make the change now. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. Griezmann. Victor Ibarbo with it. Might lead to a chance. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. And with that, the first half... Well, back underway here, and Les Bleus know they simply must improve in the second half. And there to intervene. Well, Les Bleus finding space on the wing. Could cross it in here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And the attack fizzling out. Ibarbo. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Time for a change then. And cutting it out. They're just not properly looking after the ball. Well, given away by Les Bleus. Manuel Locatelli. On to De Jong. Conor Gallagher. On the offensive. But really sticking to their task defensively. De Jong. Well read to ease the pressure. Bar. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Good conditions for the counter. Conor Gallagher. Victor Ibarbo with it. Gallagher. And a lot to like about this attack. Real chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, look how he gets round his marker with a lovely bit of skill. And then he's through on goal. No hesitation at all. Just puts his foot through it. Rifles it past the keeper. It's a cracking finish.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Sir Lord Conte. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Griezmann. Conor Gallagher. Griezmann. On to De Jong. Locatelli. And a throw-in forthcoming. Good win. Could be troublesome. Really good interception. Manuel Locatelli. And we will have just one additional minute. Manuel Locatelli. Victor Ibarbo with it. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Your expectations?
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And nicely over the top. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. So the initial 11 for the home side.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
And the starting 11 for the rule breakers. Ronald Araujo plays alongside Federico Gatti in central defence. And the striker today is Alexander Sørloth. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Yeah, he's such a creative player. The close control, his agility, how technically aware he is. He's just brilliant to watch. Defenders struggle to pick him up because he's always on the move.
Manuel Locatelli. Jules Koundé on the ball. De Jong. What a magnificent pass. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Oh, that was so tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
Superb effort to keep it in. Araujo. Garcia with it. Noah Lang. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? And offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
He didn't, and he had other options here, but chose the wrong one. Sloppy this.
Distributing it well. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Griezmann. Locatelli. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Elanga. Gallagher. Now options are plenty. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And once it falls to him, he's never missing. Calm as you like, slots it home.
Andy. Decent looking attack from the rule breakers, and passing it well. Teammates in the middle, ready to fire. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Mancini. Now Griezmann. Manuel Locatelli. Conor Gallagher. Confident play. And it's opening up. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, just watch this. It's a lovely give and go to start the move. Great understanding between the two. And once it...
First half here comes to an end. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Linari. And Mancini on the ball. Elena Linari. Now with Yamal. Mancini. Griezmann. Gallagher. Strong but fair tackle. Plenty of support here. Opportunity here. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. So the corner played into the box. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Ball is moving again, and the rule breakers right back in this contest now. De Jong. Conor Gallagher. Jules Koundé on the ball. Yamal. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Yeah, nice build-up. They just lacked that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
So half an hour remaining. Can they carve out a chance? Elanga. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. On a poor touch really, and unable to prevent the corner. Here it is now, a substitution. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Conor Gallagher. Yamal. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. He has teammates around him. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Making a bit of headway. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. Griezmann. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. De Jong. Now with Rodgers. Well, they have the ball again.
Yeah, did well to stop the danger.
Teammates available. But really sticking to their task defensively. Eduardo Camavinga. In search of an equaliser. This could be the equaliser. Nicely saved. Alphonso Davies. On the cusp of the final whistle, and they're making home advantage count, but only just. Your thoughts?
Yeah, you'd say that they've just about edged it overall. It's been a really tight game, to be fair. Not much between the two sides. They'll just be hoping that they can see out the closing stages.
Lacey Santos. Anthony Elanga. That's a good ball. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, foul play, says the referee. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep...
Oh, goal here maybe! Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going. And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Bellingham. Gattuso. Right, now going up through the gears. Still going here. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Oh, well held, that's an assured piece of goalkeeping. Conor Gallagher. Now De Jong. Gallagher. Camavinga. Griezmann now. De Jong. It's pass after pass. Ball and players moving as one.
Yeah, brilliant stuff and great to watch.
Frenkie de Jong. De Jong. A really good interception to take the ball. Lamine Yamal. An attack of genuine promise this from Pride. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. And they might be in. On to Pedri. Still behind, but this is looking promising. And he's glanced at the pitch there, but only himself to blame, really, for a blaze that's missed. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Nico Williams. And to look towards goal. Haaland! And they've levelled it up! Nothing to split them once more. So it's 1-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Conor Gallagher. Now Locatelli. Gallagher. He's beaten his marker here. Gallagher. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. game restarts with the score now 2-1. Jordi Alba. Now Saliba. On to Jordi Alba. Now with Haaland. Moving the ball well here. Looking for the right moment. And that was mightily close.
Well, really close, but were there better options?
Yamal. Well, we're approaching the interval now, and I should think the fans will be happy enough with the score. What about the performance?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
And that one is got away. The defence quick to snatch it back. And on that whistle, the first half. The whistle goes, and it's time for the second act. Frenkie de Jong. On to Koundé. Not so much given away as cleverly won. That's a good ball. And it's been seen and stopped.
That, I think, was a big chance.
Lovely weighted pass. And the opportunity has gone.
Well, what a chance that is. He should have scored there.
Sale del partido con el 9 Nico Williams. Le sustituirá con el
Bellingham.
17
That has gone out. It'll be a throw. But it's a goal kick when it looked for all the world like being a goal. Frenkie de Jong. Well, he's put in a thoroughly dominant display so far. Absolutely outstanding.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Haaland. No way through. Possession lost. Now the chance for them to pour forward. And that might have ended up a lot better than it has. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. A chance to get in behind here. Yet to find a way to goal. Oh, quality keeping.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
They decide against playing it in. And that's a terrific claim under a fair bit of pressure. Gallagher. Yamal. The ball back with SC Pride now. And it's all gone a bit schoolyard. Fantastic looking ball. Offside has been given here. Frenkie de Jong. And they've got it back now. Oh, who wants that one? And the flag has gone up.
Well, he just needs to play that a bit sooner. The pass was definitely on.
Oh, brilliant anticipation. Moving forward well. Bellingham. Oh, that's a great block.
That really is a good block.
This looks chance to score. Another goal, and one that surely will seal the win. The game kicks off again with the score 3-1. Pedri. Ronaldo. On to Bellingham. Haaland. Oh, what a wonderful challenge. Just needs the composure now. Oh, fantastic save.
Yeah, made himself big and won the mind games. Excellent save.
And the ball comes in. Now it needs a good ball in. Well, they got so far, but no end result.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
And played in deep, back post. And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. What did you make of their performance?
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Sue, what are your expectations for today?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Guru Reiten. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Joshua Kimmich plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Oh, big opportunity. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Eduardo Camavinga. And danger averted. Well read. Declan Rice. Lamine Yamal. Grasgeoro. Rice with it. Options in the middle. Played in low. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Ibarbo. Now, options are plenty. Oh, big chance. In it goes. The opening goal in this contest. So, underway again here. 1-0 the score. Cucurella. On to Reiten. Delivering it into the box. And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Yeah, his reaction speed was outstanding and stopped what looked like a certain goal.
Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, that looked good for a goal, didn't it? Surprised that didn't amount to anything.
Ibarbo. Jules Koundé on the ball. Now conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Gallagher. Oh, they have it again. Sam Kerr. And nicely over the top. High quality defending. Could be dangerous. Must be. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Grasgeoro. On to Kerr. Impressive build-up. But the danger averted for now. Gallagher. Ibarbo. On to De Jong. Just the challenge that was required. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Kerr. Well, this could really help the cause. Yamal. Intelligent ball. And taking it without any trouble at all. Conor Gallagher. And on to Locatelli. Eduardo Camavinga. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Plenty of support here. Could reduce the deficit. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Gayoro and Kimmich. Oh, great vision. So over the byline and a goal kick here. Conor Gallagher. Well, he keeps going. Yamal. Oh, surely. Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant.
Yeah, he timed his tackle well, didn't he?
Sam Kerr. And support available. A good vision there. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Under no real pressure. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Chance here. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Can they do it? And good safe hands on display. Really clever pressing. Looking for a hole in the defence. Not troubling the keeper. Morgan Rogers. De Jong. And they've given back possession easily. Ibarbo. Could be threatening. And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Gayoro. That's a lovely ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Real chance. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to... Oh, there it is! She's bagged another one. 2 in this game now. What a performance we're witnessing. De Jong. Eduardo Camavinga. Now with De Jong. Gallagher. An alert intervention.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Well, she's certainly not alone. On the attack in the closing phase. Might be a chance here. Well, it's the late show. And they are level again. Well, they've restarted the game. And it's 3 apiece. Joshua Kimmich. Gayoro. Could we see some late drama here? Must take the lead here. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now? De Jong. Conor Gallagher. On to Rogers. Perfect tackle. Guro Reiten. Could be troublesome. Kukureya. Now with Yamal. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, it was a real evenly matched game. Both teams played well. Looked like it was going to be a draw, but to concede so late on, they'll be disappointed. I'm sure they'll learn from this, though.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Your expectations?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And the starting lineup for the Pirates.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the...
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. And the Pirates get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they mount a quick response here? Hill. Well read to put an end to that attack. Ibarbo. Kane. Ogawa. This could level it. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. And showing good game awareness. An encouraging move from the Pirates. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Frankie de Jong. Can he find the right pass? Well, fine reading of the situation. Kane. And intercepts again. Ogawa. Missy Goodwin. Oh, good vision. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. Locatelli. Gallagher. An alert intervention. Ogawa. Opportunity. Oh, that's great defending. Now in a more than decent position. Might lead to a chance. Opportunity. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. And Pirates moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ibarbo. Nearly at the break then.
But they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Well, that's splendid play. And easily intercepted. De Jong. Gallagher. Victor Ibarbo with it. And he's made headway. Terrific piece of anticipation. Unable to keep the ball. De Jong. Conor Gallagher. Now with De Jong. The first half here comes to an end. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Mancini. Now with De Jong. Conor Gallagher. Locatelli. Well, now it's the turn of the Pirates. Plenty of options. Will it be a magnificent stop?
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Let's see about the delivery. Can anyone stop him? Promising looking ball. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And it's with Holland. Could catch them on the break. Played into the box. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Well, possibilities inside the box. And a throw-in it's going to be.
Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Yamal. On to De Jong. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Teammates available. Determined defending. Ogawa. Threads it nicely. And for the goalkeeper. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Gallagher. Conor Gallagher. Locatelli with it. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Holland. Frankie de Jong. Untidy to lose the ball. Incisive ball. Magnificent defending.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
An alert intervention. She has teammates around her. And the counter-attack looks on. And an opening. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Camavinga. 5 minutes to go. Well, you might say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this. Frankie de Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. Lovely intricate passing. De Jong. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end.